Welcome to the channel. Today we re-exploring the psychology of the flirt, that person whose playful charm and easy smile seem to naturally draw everyone in. Behind every witty comment and every teasing glance, there's a mind constantly calculating connection, perception, and self-protection. It's a fascinating dance of instinct and intelligence. Imagine a young boy named Ryan, who grew up in a quiet household where attention was scarce. He learned early on that humor and lightheartedness could make people notice him, to feel close to him. Ryan discovered that by teasing his friends and joking with strangers, he could finally feel seen and important. It wasn't about being the center of attention in a loud way, but about creating small, positive sparks that made him feel connected. Now, imagine a teenage girl named Chloe. She always felt invisible in her peer group, blending into the background. That is, until she realized that playful banter and quick compliments made her classmates laugh and gravitate toward her. Suddenly, she experienced this incredible rush of belonging and excitement, a feeling she couldn't get through just ordinary, quiet behavior. Flirting became her key to unlocking social doors. Finally, think of a college student named Austin. He uses charm and teasing in social settings, not to manipulate, but because his brain literally craves positive social feedback. He's learned to read the most subtle cues of interest and attention, allowing him to build rapport quickly and effortlessly. For Austin, it's less about a specific goal and more about the simple, rewarding feeling of a successful social interaction. So, what's really going on in their brains? Psychologists explain that flirting behavior is deeply connected to social intelligence, emotional sensitivity, and the reward processing centers in our brain. It's not just a random set of actions. It's a highly sophisticated skill. Studies show that people who flirt naturally often have highly developed social cognition networks. This means their brains are wired to predict others' reactions and adjust their behavior in real time. They can read a room in seconds, sensing the mood and knowing just what to say. Their mirror neuron systems are also highly active. These are the brain cells that fire both when we perform an action and when we see someone else perform that same action. For a natural flirt, this system is supercharged, making them incredibly attuned to body language, facial expressions, and vocal tones. These mechanisms allow them to create an almost instant connection and feel comfortable even in dynamic, unpredictable social situations. It's like they have a social superpower. Developmental psychologists also note that many natural flirts grew up in environments where attention was inconsistent, or where sharp social skills were necessary just to navigate friendships and family dynamics. This early training teaches the brain to link playful engagement with a powerful emotional reward. When you have to work for connection, you get very good at it. Neuroscientists studying dopamine release have found that flirting directly activates the brain's reward system. Each positive reaction, a smile, a laugh, a returned glance triggers a small burst of dopamine, creating a feeling of pleasure. This explains why the behavior can become habitual. It's not an addiction, but it is neurologically reinforced. The brain learns, "This feels good, let's do it again." But here's a layer that often gets overlooked. Research shows that flirting often serves as a social strategy to manage anxiety and insecurity. It's a paradox. The most seemingly confident person in the room might be using lighthearted interaction as a shield. It allows them to feel accepted and liked without exposing their deepest vulnerabilities. If the interaction stays playful, the risk of serious rejection is much lower. And this leads to a dramatic truth. Many flirts are actually deeply sensitive people. They use humor, charm, and playfulness as tools to connect with others, while simultaneously protecting their inner world from potential hurt, rejection, or embarrassment. The charismatic exterior is often a brilliant defense mechanism for a tender heart. When psychologists work with natural flirts, they often find that the behavior is not inherently shallow or manipulative. Instead, it's a coping mechanism that, with self-awareness, can be refined into powerful social skills like empathy, emotional intelligence, and even leadership. It's about channeling that energy in a healthy, constructive way. The art of the flirt is a constant balancing act between self-expression and the perception of others. Their charisma is rooted in more than just superficial charm. It's a blend of intelligence, timing, and profound emotional awareness. They are constantly reading the situation and adjusting their approach. And when a flirt learns to combine their natural playfulness with genuine authenticity, they become truly magnetic. At this point, it's no longer about seeking validation. Instead, they have mastered the art of making other people feel safe, seen, and appreciated. They create a space where others feel comfortable being themselves, which is an incredible gift. Ultimately, the psychology of the flirt is a story of connection, curiosity, and the fundamental human desire to belong and to be noticed. We all want to feel like we matter to the people around us. When we understand this, we start to see that behind the teasing smiles and witty remarks often lies a person who is skillfully navigating the complex worlds of attention, rejection, and social reward. It's a skill honed from childhood experiences and countless learned observations. This awareness can empower natural flirts to embrace their gift while also maintaining healthy boundaries and emotional balance. And for the rest of us, it offers a new lens through which to see that charismatic person at the party, not just as a flirt, but as a master of human connection. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this interesting, consider liking the video and subscribing for more dives into the psychology of our daily lives. See you in the next one.